Okay guys, if you are just joining, welcome. We are having a little bit of fun tonight. It's the Sunday evening stream. And please let me know if everything is fine on the stream itself. If make sure audio is all there, video is all there. What we're doing tonight is having a little bit of a kind of a practice clan war. So we've got a bunch of people on. Some good players, some newer players. For example, Orcus Prime is somebody who's definitely new. Templar Jester is somebody who's new. So it's good to see some new blood into the scene. And it's really a chance just to get together, have some fun, and just kind of practice how it goes. So on the site what we've got is links which allow you to click on the link, a hyperlink, and it takes you straight into the game, straight into the server without the need for password or anything. So it's just, you don't even see the server browser, you're put straight into the game. But only members of firegaming.com can see that. So that's why one of the players is having a bit of a problem. Whoops, wrong button. Do 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 do. So it'll just take a few minutes to get all the technical stuff sorted out. I've got the chat channels open in for Fire Gaming and for ZPS, 0 Point Software. So if you've got any questions, please let me know. We've been talking quite a bit about Hell Week over the last few minutes before we started the stream. I know there's still quite a lot of questions which are out there about how the game works, about what's going to be in, and all that kind of thing. So if you've not had a chance, I'd strongly recommend you have a look at the devlogs which have gone out on Facebook and TeamSpeak. Let's go and find somebody to watch. Sorry, not TeamSpeak, what am I talking about? On YouTube and Facebook. They are very short, but they kind of give you a flavour of where we are in development. As you can see, we're just waiting for one more member. I think it's Scarlet. She's having a few problems joining us. This map that we're on at the moment is called Stronghold. It goes from this forested area, which is here, smoothly comes across all the way out to this urbanized area. And if you play this on co-op, which is a lot of fun, especially against realistic bots, you spawn in somewhere around here. So you end up, he says, just double checking to make sure he's got the right place. Oh, just excuse me for a second guys, won't be a minute. It's always nice when someone comes to your front door and gives you some cake, chocolate cake. Always a nice little surprise. I'll eat that after we finish with the stream. Now this game and all of the competitive side is basically around a website called Fire Gaming, which is P-H-Y-R-E gaming.com. And that's something which I set up in my spare time to kind of get the competitive side going and provide a place for people who want to play with friends, who want to play together and not just play with randomly at a higher level of tactics, so that they can do that and have and play a more competitive side of Interstellar Marines. So if you want to take part in any of that, just become a member on firegaming.com. We've got 9 clans on there now. Feel free to join one of them. If you're already a member of a clan of your own, just go right ahead. Go right ahead. If you've got a clan of your own, just register the clan and then you can start recruiting members from in there. So I don't want to open the stream whilst it's running because I know it's going to do something a little strange. I am on a... Okay, so, right, Darkstar said it's working fine. Perfecto. Need to pause it to prevent cheating. Yeah, you're right, I need to put a 30-second delay. And then we'll start getting this going. So, bringing the competitive players together, we're doing that with a tournament on May 30th, which everyone's invited. Just sign up for the website, take part. The winning team in that will, all 5 members of that team will win an Interstellar Marines t-shirt because it's sponsored by ZPS, of makers of Interstellar Marines. Once that's done, we're also going to start a league with as many teams as... It looks like it's going to move on. With as many teams as we can get, and again there'll be prizes for the league, so there's lots of reasons to take part in it, and it's something which I'm really glad that the looks like we're going for Archer. Something I'm really glad that the active players, the active competitive players have all jumped in, and if you're one of those and you're watching this, thank you very much for your support, because believe me, this would not take place without the support of the clans and the players within IM, so that is absolutely cool. Now, as this is a clan practice match, the clans are driving what they want to play because they want into the practice match. So we're just going to figure out if it's live or not, or whether or not we are going to switch map. Ah, so it's live. Hey! Alright, so who have we got? Delta consists of Templar Valor, Dagoth who's a fairly new name to me. TMS Finn, who has got the voice of God. Blade and Templar Jester. Templar is someone new, as you can tell, it's a TR15, so welcome to this game, Templar. On Gamma, we've got Oxiron, Darkstar, Parzival, Starlet, and Arcus Prime. Arcus is also fairly new. TMS here is engaging with his assault rifle. Now, one thing that we have found is the assault rifle is generally light to all ranges, where really it's the SMG that is kind of supposed to be used at shorter ranges. So we've got Orc Siren, who is one of the best players of Interstellar Marines. If you ever excuse me, if you ever look at the additional auto speaks we did for NGI, he gets a specific mention in there. Fantastic shooting there by Ox. Takes down TMS Finn. If he gets his point, he'll bring back one of his team members. He's managed it, so Parzival has respawned. Let's go into free cam. You can see there are 2 Delta players up and all 5 Gamma players. Now 3 Delta. Templar is down. Let's go first person then with Templar Jester. First time we're watching this guy. Let's see if he's got some skills. Most of the points have been capped by Gamma. Actually, let me just double check to see. Okay, so 2 points are in Delta's hands and 4 points are in Gamma. This is a fairly tight match, but Gamma definitely has the upper hand at the moment. It looks like Templar's down. Let's just see. Blade is up for Delta and he's down, and that's it. Gamma takes round 1. So they've mixed the teams up a little bit just to kind of make them even, because there is quite a skill difference. Interstellar Marines is very skill based. If you spend your time practicing the game, learning the maps, you will no doubt you will become much better at it. So let's watch Dagoth. Going down the right hand side, the closest point on this side is Golf. So Templar's gone past it. That's interesting. Dagoth has just completely ignored it. There's 2 ways that you can win at Deadlock. The first is to kill all the opposition members. The second is to capture all the points. And like any good game mode, there's a few extra nuances to it. When you capture a control point, you bring back one of your teammates. So it can be a very backwards and forwards game mode. I see he's not engaging anybody. Dark Star takes down Dagoth, and he's taken down in turn by TMS Finn. Templar goes down to Orc Siren. Let's go and find. Oh, let's go with Templar. Good shooting from range. That's how you use the assault rifle. Let's go. So we have at the moment TMS is down, Dagoth is up. There's 2, 1, 2. Gamma up. And 1, 2, 3, Delta. Delta's pushing down this side towards Bravo. Blade's taken out one of the opposition, Parzival by the looks of it. Scarlet and Arcus Prime are still there. So Delta are pushing up. They've got a slight upper hand here. There's 4 of them on now, I believe. Yep. Let's go and see if we can watch Templar. He knows there's one in there. You can tell by the sound of the fire. He takes him down. That leaves Arcus Prime. Arcus Prime's gone down. So Delta won that round, 1-1. Now, in a game of Deadlock, the quickest you can win is by 3 games to 1. But if it becomes 3-2, then you have to have a 2-game differential. So it becomes 4-2, 5-3, 6-4. So you have to win by at least 2 matches, 2 rounds. Let's watch Blade. Watching that long channel in case any of Gamma come down towards Bravo. Just moving up. It's taking some fire there from Parzival. Let's go watch Templar. Let's go into 3rd person for a little while. I'll just quickly turn off depth of field. Ooh, good shooting there from Templar. He's got at least 4 of Delta are up. Not sure at the moment how many Gamma. 1. Looks just like 1. Let's go and find Parzival. And Parzival's down, so Delta won the 2nd round. Interesting. Gamma were doing really well to begin with. They seem to have lost their mojo a little bit. So if Delta win this round, then they've won the match. See Dagoth. Let's watch Parzival. He was the last Marine standing, last match for Gamma. Switch to his assault rifle. Looks like he's going for Golf, which is interesting because that's one of the back spawns, or the closest spawns at least, to Delta's side. And there we go. He already engages and takes down Templar. And Dagoth, that's excellent work there by Parzival. Is he going to press forward and take Golf? The opposition know where he is, so it's a little risky for him. And he's taken down there by Finn. Orcs, let's go find Orcs. He's the last Marine standing. Oh, he was the last Marine standing. Awesome shooting there. So he's last man standing. He's killed an enemy, so he brings back one of his teammates, Dagoth. If you want to learn how to play Interstellar Marines, watch Orc Siren. And he is actually also streaming this as well, so if you want to give him some love, check out twitch.tv/OrcSiren.
Focus on the objective. Completing assignments is mandatory. Dying for the assignment.
Oh, he's taken down! That's unfortunate. So that's 3-1, so that means that Delta win that round, that map. Like I said, this is practice for the clan, so it's basically up to them just to decide how they want to run it. We're going to try and stream as many of these kind of practice matches as possible. And then we have the tournament on the 30th, and we got the league that starts after that. So, yeah, it's all part of kind of getting that gearing going. Oh, some incredible work there by Scarlet, taken down in turn by Templar Jester. Watching Arcus Prime, who I said is a new member. Takes down Blade. He's moving in the open air a little bit. He knows that one of his enemies have just taken Charlie, so he's going to focus on that. But he needs to be careful. It's quite an open... Ah, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Scarlet takes down Templar. Let's go. Oh, so we got 2 Scarlet and Oxiron are over on... I think that's the Alpha. Yeah, the Alpha point. Scarlet's taking it. 2 more. Gamma over there. 5th one. Is it just Dagoth? No, it's Dagoth and TMS left. Dagoth is down. TMS is down, and that means that Gamma have won that particular round. The rounds are moving on quite nicely. Deadlock is kind of one of those games where it can go backwards and forwards an awful lot, especially if you've got a good balance between the teams, or sometimes it just is over in a snap. Blade is watching all his teammates. Let's go watch Templar Jester. Is he going for golf, or does he know where he's going? The lighting's gone down. It all becomes very tense because you don't know if there's an enemy hiding around a corner. And whenever you walk through one of those lights, you're perfectly silhouetted. He just wants to make sure there's nobody waiting for him to take golf. Let's watch Parzival. He's not moving very far. Let's watch Darkstar. Now there is a flashlight on the weapon. Oh, did he get him? Did he get him? Yes! Ha-ha! Nice shooting there. There are flashlights in Interstellar Marines, but as well as showing you what's out there, it gives away your position to anybody who's watching. So eventually we will get night vision goggles in. It's just a little way off at the moment. Ah, Darkstar goes down by Blade. Delta wins that round, and it's 1-1. Good, 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 good. Always love watching nice, tight matches. Yeah, actually, Joe Stuck, if you wouldn't mind posting it in the forum, please. Hopefully we'll be here for about 20 minutes, half an hour. So it's going to be fun for the guys to see this. And by forum, yeah, there's the Steam forums or the im.com ones, please. He's watching. Oh, excellent shooting there by TMS. Lighting comes back on, and this is one of the scary things about Interstellar Marines. If you're moving around in the dark and all of a sudden the lighting comes back on, you're just in the middle of Oh, you missed that one. And you're just in the middle of, of nowhere. You can very easily go down. Let's go on to... Right, Oak Siren's down there. Dark Star, Arcus Prime are there. Valor and Jester are up. Looks as if we're in a 2v3 at the moment. Templar's holding this position here. You can see he's just trying to watch that channel into Alpha. He's just missed this player over at Alpha. He's not seen them. Oh, he's gone down. This is looking good at the moment for Gamma. This is looking really good for Gamma. I'm sorry, Delta. Can't tell my blue from my red. So where is the last... Interesting. There he is, Oak Siren. He's going for the res, but he's not too sure. You can revive in this game, it's one of the things that sets us apart from others. He needs to be quick, he's taken down, Templar, Parsifal's taken down. That's it, so Delta won that game. If Delta win the next, they've also taken Arch. And you can definitely kind of see the skill gap. Templar Jester and Arcus Prime both at the bottom of the scoreboard, which is perfectly fine. You only learn by playing better players than you are, and you've got to applaud them for going up against the quality of these guys. TMS is back in that same situation. He's watching Delta careful. Let's move across to Blade. Looks like he wants to go into Alpha. Swinging around. Trades there. That's nice work there by Blade. Unfortunately gets taken down. Let's watch Templar. He's back on that same spot again. Let's go third person with him. He's got a good overview of the entire map here. He can certainly watch Alpha. He'll probably watch most of Delta. Anybody coming towards Golf. So if he looks to his right, he should be able to hear that player. There you go. And he takes him down. Nice work, Templar Jester. Delta are playing nicely here. Go watch Dark Star. He's going in for the res. Looks like he's got it as well. Oh, but he's taken down. Who was that? Templar Valor just comes through and takes out everybody. Pretty much, literally everybody. So he's the last man standing now on his team. So he either needs to take a point or he needs to kill an enemy. So he's got the point. TMS Finn's come back in. He's taking fire from behind, I think. Trying to get into cover. Finn's taken Scarlet down, so that should be 3 up now for Delta. Finn's on Alpha. Just... excuse the space. Oak Siren is over near Bravo. There's 3 of Delta over in that middle section, and Arcus Prime is somewhere around Alpha. So Oak Siren's going to try and take this and make it into a 3v3. Dagos going to try and take Delta unless Oak Siren can stop him. Oak Siren's got it. Nice shooting. Brings it back in favour of Delta. Just heard might have been in reloading himself, but I definitely heard a reload from somebody. I think Orcs heard the same thing. Oh, nice work. Gamma got that. So that's 2-2. This is actually really good top quality gameplay by both these teams. Right, let's watch Blade. You just can't say Blade. You gotta say Blade. He thought for a second he was going to shoot his own player there. And he's still thinking about shooting his own player. And that's what happens if you're a pillock. Excuse my French. I think that's the first person I've seen use a silencer. The silencer makes a weapon more silent, but it does actually lower the damage output as well. And Templar is being a little sneaky here. He's not. He's lurking. Checking Bravo. Interesting. You don't generally get out and out lurkers in this game. You can hear somebody above him, I think. So he's just crept in. It's 5 seconds to take a control point from neutral, 10 seconds to switch it from the opposition to your side. He's taking fire from... felt like it was behind him, somewhere over there. Don't see anything. Neither does he. Let's go up into free count. So we've got Scarlet who's coming around, possibly to engage him. He's down. Parzival's taking him out. So as you can see, pretty much all of Gamma is up at the moment. There's just one Delta player up, Finn. Finn has got to either kill an enemy or take a point. Let's see if he can do either. He's close to Charlie, but as soon as that goes neutral, the opposition will know, and that looked like an opposition player. It is. That's what I meant before by flashlights. Now Finn knows exactly where he is. Oh, and he gets taken from behind! No! You're going to be lucky to pull it back in a 1v5 though. You really, really are. Right, so this is it. Gamma wins this, and they've got this map. Delta win it, and we've got at least 2 more rounds. Orc Siren looks like he's going to engage first. Let's see if we can find him. He's already dead. Lots of carnage around this area. Wow. Can they go for the res on Finn? No, 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 no! Come on, Templar! Possible there's at least a couple of Delta on Alpha. One of them is he going? No. Let's see where he's going.
Please note, Mess Hall C is closed until further notice, while ventilation cleaning is in effect.
Right, 5 seconds to get this point. There's one across the bridge. Does you see him? He's down. No. So Delta won that game. So again, we're back to 3-3. This is absolutely fantastic. And this is what I said before. A game of Deadlock can be over really quickly, or it can do that whole backwards and forwards thing. So you can be that hero, the player that really brings it back for your team. If you can just get a 1 or 2 clutch. The Templar's gone straight past that control point, heading up. He wants the domination that you see on this point. This is a very, very strategic point within Arch. But he's taken down there by Parzival, who's actually proving himself to be quite a good player these days. If I remember correctly, it's the first time I'm watching him, but he's certainly impressing me. Oh, he's taken out there. See, let's watch Dagothar. Oh! Darkstar! We need to take this point. This will bring one of his teammates back. Okay, so Parzival has respawned. Delta have got a lot of control points. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Search Area 5B.
So Delta take that match, Delta take this next one, then they've taken Arch. Let's do Arcus Prime. Let's do one of the new guys again. Again, he's gone straight for the assault rifle. He's not even bothering with the SMG at this point. But he's taken out from the right hand side there by TMS Finn, who's a sneaky little chappy. Templar Jester is trying to come around from a flank. He's being shot at from the bottom of those steps, but he can't see him, I don't think. Most of his team are up at the moment. He'll try and come in from behind on Alpha. He knows there's an enemy around here somewhere. Just there. To the player who's on Alpha, let's watch Arcus. Now, he has nobody else available. If he takes F, he'll bring back one of his friendlies. But he's a little nervous now. He's trying to engage at range. He's given away his position to the opposition. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Delta 1, that's the Delta have now got Arch. Operations is probably the most popular map there is for competitive play. It's a fantastic it's a fantastic map. It really is brilliant. I love playing it. Lots of verticality, lots of things moving around. But because it's completely enclosed, it means that you can't do spectating, free cam spectating. So it's purely first and third person, which most people prefer, to be honest, but I like my little bit of free cam from time to time. Arcus Prime trying to go for the kill there. He needs to reload. He's down. He's killed out of that spawn point. So let's watch Poisonville. He's on a control point now. He's taken down by Templar Valor. Let's go and watch Templar. There he is. Oh, Templar Valor's taken down. Talk about Curse of the Caster. Can Blade do it? Can Blade do it? He's thrown down as many rounds as he's got. Yeah, he took out Scarlet. Trade kill comes back. Dark Star takes him out. That definitely sounds like it might be a bug. So TMS is the last Marine left. Where is he? There he is. If he takes his control point, he brings back one of his teammates. He's neutralized it, so they know where he is now. And there you go. Gamma win that one. One thing I definitely noticed is most rounds are won by killing all the enemy players. They're quite rarely won by taking the control points. So perhaps for competitive play, one of the things that we might need to look at is maybe reducing the number of control points or something similar to try and balance it out a little bit so it becomes more feasible to win. Scarlet's been sneaky here. Oh wow! Delta won that really quickly. Oak Siren took out 2. Blade and Templar Valor both took out 2 as well, and Templar Jester took out 1. Let's go watch Templar Valor. Also, the other thing about Operations, it's quite a short range, the map. It's fairly rare where you get any kind of major distance, so it's always interesting to see what the best players use, because that's a good indication of how balanced weapons are. And if they're using principally assault rifles, then that gives us quite a lot of data for future balancing. So Templar's running across to... Not Delta, you can see Blade. He's lurking at the moment. He's waiting for footsteps or for someone to take a point. If you listen carefully to the sound, you can hear the reverb on the footsteps. It's one of those immersive little elements that really kind of pulls you into the game. Right, let's switch across to Dagroth. There's all, I think, 5 members. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're all up. So let's go with Parzival. He's got only one of his teammates up. He's neutralised. He's just taken E, so he's brought one more back. Needs to watch out behind him because he's taken out by... Oh, I've missed it. Well, let's watch Templar Jester. Looks like he may have a slight bug there. So it's now 2-1 to Delta. See, Parzival did really well. He carried his team even though they lost that round. He really did do well. Let's see if we can follow him for a little while. He seems to be in the wars quite a lot. Whoa, hey! Excellent shot there. Oh, but taken out by Blade. Let's follow Blade. There he is. Is he going for the point or is he going for the kill? For the kill. Blade takes down Orcus Prime. There's still at least 4 members of Delta up at the moment. It looks as if they got the upper hand in this match. You can hear footsteps. He's taken down by Parzival. Let's watch Scarlet. Gamma are definitely on the fight back here. Oh, he's taken down by Blade. Let's watch Parzival. He's going to go for this point. Point C on Delta. He's neutralised it. And he's about to take it, so he's brought Darkstar back. There is the potential here for Gamma to win with control points. They're starting to take quite a number. Right, so just above him there's an enemy. He's just taking him out. That was TMS. So it's down to Darkstar. Darkstar has taken out Delta, won the match, and Delta take the map. Well done, Delta. The teams don't like evacuation. It's a fantastic map, it's really big, it's really open. but it's perhaps a little too big for the competitive players. So for the league, we've been talking a little bit about what maps there should be in, and also for the tournament that we're holding on the 30th of May, which is, if you didn't hear about that earlier, the team which wins the tournament on the 30th of May, each player of the 5 players in the team will win an exclusive Interstellar Marines t-shirt, because the event is sponsored by ZPS, who are kindly providing the t-shirts. So if you want to take part in that, please register on phyregaming.com, phyregaming.com, and then just sign up for the tournament. So as part of that, we've been talking about the maps that should take place in that, and I've kind of put evacuation forward because I'd love to see it. We don't really see it that much. We don't see it at all in competitive play, actually. But at the moment, the clans are basically vetoing that one. It's not their favourite map. That's an interesting spot. Nice spot, Scarlet. You get an internet for that. Is somebody racing there? No. I like Rupture as well. I just like the simplicity of the map and the way it's got the big trench, the big Rupture in the middle, and effectively 3 methods of getting over it. It's lovely and that's interesting. So I need to look into that.
Use a tier unit to take position.
Okay, so they can do it. So this is Rupture. I love this map. It's drop dead beautiful. Just look at that. Doesn't it remind you of autumn days? You can see. You can spend hours doing beauty shots. One of the things that we do have, and the build that I'm using at the moment is a development build. And it includes some of the things that we can do when we are doing our trailers. So, if I do that, I get a different camera mode, and allows you to do little super sexy things. Now, I am not a cameraman. This is for people like Jonas. You can kind of imagine some of the things that you can do. I'll just bring it back a bit. Should be right there. Right. Back into normal mode. So that's a lot of dead people around there. Right, so we're live. Let's go and watch Dagoth. He's going to move down towards Alpha, I think. There are not many Gamma players left right now, so it looks like Alpha's there for the taking. He's waiting for his teammate to go down. Orcs is doing the long range thing. Oh, now he's actually doing it transverse across the Rupture. He knows the Templar Jester's down on A because it's just been neutralized. And now he knows it's been taken because it's just gone blue. Oh, Blade, that was uncalled for. But really rather good. Nice shooting there from Darkstar. Awesome shooting from Darkstar, actually. Now, can Gamma capitalise on this and start pulling it back? Now, it is dark, which makes it very tense. It also means it... There you go. It can be difficult to see, but if we go from a top-down view, it's 2 versus 2 now. And it's roughly even in terms of control points. It's now 3 versus 2. Let's go and watch Scarlet if we can. Looks like he's or she's on Alpha. Trying to move around, presents a smaller target. Okay, so brought Orc Siren back. It's 50-50 at this point, whether or not you want to put your flashlight on. If you look on the corners of those crates, you'll see the fluorescent. So if an enemy walks past them, they will kind of outline themselves. Nice shooting, Scarlet. Good job. So this is starting to get a little more interesting. Let's go and watch Arcus, who I think is somewhere in the middle. It's a strange position to be using an SMG because you really want longer range shots and longer range damage. Plus ideally at those kind of ranges a scope. And that's what the assault rifle provides you with. The SMG is really a close-in kind of PDW, personal defense weapon. Looks like he's going down the central point, going to take out Delta, I think that is. Bravo. Moved past it. Ah! Blade has a little problem. Because that trench at the moment cannot be gotten out of. But he has managed to kill one of the bad guys. Yep, so basically what he's done is that he's shot one of the bad guys, press K, and no matter what anybody tells you on the Interstellar Marines forums, K is not for throwing grenades. Trust me on this. And then he's immediately kind of what we call pulled the plug. Well, that's it. So Gamma's won all the Gamma have taken all the zones, and also taken the first round on Rupture. Right, so let's watch Darkstar. Oh, it's nice cross Rupture shot there. He knows how to handle his assault rifle. As there are 3 channels really across the Rupture, he's basically single-handedly holding one of them. Orc Siren's down. Let's go and find Finn. He seems to be in the ward a little bit. Reloading his assault rifle. He's just heading down towards the one side of the Rupture. You can see that Alpha's been taken, so he knows there's a Gamma player over there. This is interesting. All 4 of them are actually crouched down. Oh! Blade goes down. So Parsifal's taken 2 of them down. Dagoth's going for the revive, whilst Templar is just providing cover, I think. Parzival's going massive here for his team. Where is he? He is dead. So let's go watch Darkstar. Gamma is certainly reaping the souls of Delta over on this side. And Gamma's won by eliminating all the enemy players. Mother Goose is down. So if Gamma take this next round, then they've won this map. And like I say, it's just simply a practice, a Clan Wars practice. Also the teams can get used to playing together and playing against each other for the upcoming tournaments and league. And of course we're also talking about doing other kinds of events as well, so there's things like a Challenger Cup that we could do. If we have one team that's doing particularly well, we may call them the best team on Fire Gaming. And then they get challenged every week to see if they get knocked off the crown. And there's a few other things we've got planned as well. So if you want to get involved in the competitive side of Interstellar Marines, or you want to play with people who are very, very good players and you want to learn from them or join a clan, check out firegaming.com, PHYREgaming.com, and come and take part in our tournaments and events. And I should actually give a shout out here to ZPS, because they have been nothing but helpful. They have they're providing the sponsorship, they're providing the prizes for the league and for the tournament, the servers, letting me use the Twitch channel as well, which is what's being used right now. So Kim, Maria, Thordis, all you guys, thank you very much for being so receptive to this idea. This is actually an awful lot of fun for the clans and for me personally. Right, so let's see what Dagoth's up to. I should practice this guy's name. Dagoth. Dagother. Yeah, okay, I'll ask him later. So Templar Valor's come back because he's taken that control point. Oh! And then goes down. Let's go watch Templar. Oh, Templar's down. Gamma's won that match, so that's 3-0. So let's see if the guys want to have one more, or whether they want to mainline. Elevation. Oh, you guys will know the story behind Elevation. This was the winner of a community map contest that we had, and we changed, well, didn't change it, but we developed it into specifically the esports kind of. Wow, that was pretty painful. That's extremely painful. The esports map that we wanted, and we played this thing for months and months and months. It's a totally enclosed map, as you can see. Oops. And all the platforms move every so often, so it dynamically reconfigures the map as you're playing. This makes it very interesting. Gamma's actually getting their backsides handed to them here. There's only orcs left. Can he rescue his team? The answer is no. So it's possible. Oh, he's brought back Scarlet. Unless I am mistaken, I am mistaken. So there's Templar. Delta's won. Delta's won by killing all Gamma's players. That was definitely short and sweet. As you can see, TMS Finn had an incredible game there. Wow, 85 points. So let's go and watch Finn then. There he is. He's bypassed that control point at the beginning. Oh! Jeez! Let's go find Dark Star. There he is. Now he's going to take that control point now. So at the beginning of the game, there's not really that much point in taking a control point, because when you do take a control point, you bring back one of your teammates. If none of your teammates are dead, then it's better to kind of leave the control point at the back towards your spawn for later. Oh, Templar, that was not good. You should have reacted quicker there. Possible doing a cracking job. See, there are quite a few. Yeah, he's got quite a few of his teammates up. Blade is got 1, 2. Yeah, he's got a couple of his teammates up as well. So let's just pop up here and have a look at this view. It's 2 versus 1 at the moment. Let's see where he's going to go next. Right, can he take it? He's taking it. Nice work there by Blade. You can hear somebody above him. He's taking backwards. Looks like Parzival's taking him out. Actually, let's just watch. Not Parzival. I want. Who's the new guy? Okay, he's dead. So we'll go for Templar Jester. He is having a move around now. This Templar Jester, he's the last Marine standing for his team. He's about to be shot by Oxaran. Oxaran makes Gamma win the match. It's now 1-1, nice and even, and again you got Blade who's on 80 points, but Parzival on 120. Wow. Personally, I'd be screenshotting that and sticking it up in my favourites folder. The Scarlet's just trying to catch one of the opposition coming through for Echo. None of them have done so, so he or she's going to push through. Maybe try and get a back flank. Very close to the spawn points of the enemies, so if they drop down, he can look to take one of them out or try and get a back cap. Just looking around to try and get a handle. You can hear somebody reloading. There we go. There we go. Yep. Good job, Scarlet. Taking some incoming fire. Might be a smart move to relocate at this point. Because somebody knows you there. This might be the quickest way of finding yourself dead. Or it's the quickest way of killing Templar Valor. Alright, let's just go back up. So we've got Parzival down there, Scarlet over there, Darkstar over there, and Blade over there, who's just taken Parzival out. Which means there's another blue pair. There we go. TMS Finn is about to engage Darkstar, I think. There we go, and Darkstar comes out ahead on that one. Takes that control point, will bring back one of his team members. There we go, he's got it, he's brought Oxaran back. Gonna push forward. And Gamma wins that one, so it's now 2-1 to Gamma. One more round and they have this. Let's see, top fraggers or top scorers, Scarlet and one of the other RBC folks. Arcus Prime, let's give him some prime time. Oh, that didn't go down too well. Right, try with Templar Valor. He'll live longer. I hope. He's underneath a control point. Just doing a quick flashlight. Heading towards those stairs. Got a couple of teammates in front of him and above him, so he's should be fairly safe. The Templar Jesters will back. Ooh. TMS Finn's down. We just go free cam. So is it just Parzival or no? Scarlet's up, Arcus Prime is up, Parzival. Let's go to Arcus Prime. Platform is moving again, time to boogaloo around. There's 2 of those central control points up for grabs. Alpha's not taken by anybody yet. Parzival's taken down. Blade took him out, let's go find Blade. Always a dangerous time when you're moving up the steps, because you never know what's waiting for you. There you go, oh nice shooting, that was really good. So that leaves Arcus Prime. He's the last Gamma player. If he goes down without killing an enemy or taking a point, Gamma lose this. And he is taken down. Delta win the game, it's now 2-2. And again, fairly even top scorers, but both TMS Finn and Blade have almost got the same score on their side. Right, so let's watch TMS Finn. Rushing forward, he's trying to get that central F point, I think. Engages Dark Star at range, but gets taken out. So let's try and find Dark Star. There we go. He's tolting an SMG. Now when we get a knife into Interstellar Marines, that would have been perfect for it. And he almost, yeah, he would have almost had the favour returned as well. But he turns around to take out Templar Valor, who should really have gotten that kill. Yeah, it looks like he's got technical problems as well. So Dark Star can go for this central point. It is a little risky because it is literally central and is so open. But it can work for you. Oh, he's engaging! Gamma won that one as well, so it's now 3-2 to Gamma if they win this one. And again, it's not that much in between the teams. Templar Valor definitely seems to be having problems. Scarlet's doing a fast push down the side, trying to get around behind players. So nice little flat above him, he's got him seen. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Nice shooting. That was beautiful to watch, really good play there, Scarlet. He's taken a nice lurker position because he's not too far from the spawn points of the enemy, so when they drop down he should know they're there. And with the platform lowering, that increases his line of sight visibility as well. He got caught out by the platform. And Gamma won that as well, so that's now 4-2. Good game, guys. Yeah, they're not going to want to play Evacuation, so that's it. That's the Practise Clan Wars that we've got this evening. We're going to be having lots more stream things like this. If you want to take part, it's really easy. Just go onto firegaming.com. We put all our events and tournaments and things up there. You can take part in something like this. If you want to be a community streamer, you can also stream while you're playing as well. So if you've enjoyed this, thank you very much. Don't forget to join up on the website. This video will be up on YouTube in an hour or two as well, so you can rewatch it, especially for the players who are watching, see how well they played, see how well they did. And if you're a player and you're watching this video back, thank you for taking part. As always, enjoy gaming, take care.